Hey guys, this is Buddy Woodbury, W Hunting Supply. We're doing part 2 of our 3-part series working with Outdoor Plus mapping. So what I'm trying to do on video, and I apologize if it gets a little bit crazy or time consuming, but what I want to do is I want to activate Outdoor Plus mapping on a device. So I borrowed my son's phone, and I have a brand new Alpha 300 because all of our XLs are already activated. And so what I'm going to do is I got a brand new phone who doesn't have the outdoor or the Alpha app, and I have a new Alpha 300 which doesn't have Outdoor Plus mapping, and I'm going to walk step by step through this. We may have to stop the video and splice them together a couple times if it gets a little bit crazy. So the first thing I want you to do is get on your phone, and again, I apologize if anything weird pops up on my son's phone, but it shouldn't. And go to the App Store or Google app and type in Garmin Alpha, and search for an app called Garmin Alpha. It's going to be the red app with a little dog on it. I'm going to say get, and I don't have the face. Let me see if I know his password. Already not working. No, I'm just going to roll with it for a minute. Let's see. Let's see if I trust my son. Oh, look at that. My son's I know his password. Okay. And then I want to get this set up to Wi-Fi. So I want to say, now we're going to click download. But okay, so while that's downloading, so I'm going to start downloading the Garmin Alpha app. The next thing we're going to do is go to the device. If you're on the Alpha XL, I'm going to show you really quick, but you click on the little icon down here. We're going to look for phone, and you want to make sure that it's connecting to your phone. So if it's not connected Bluetooth to your phone, you're going to say add a phone, and my app is installed, so that was pretty quick. So I'm going to click open, and so you would say add a phone, which I'm going to do it. I'm going to switch over to this device because I want to add this device. The reason I'm doing that is because this one's already activated to a phone and it's already registered to Mike's phone. So it's going to be a little more confusing. So I'm going to start with a brand new device. It's the same over here. So I'm going to go into my Bluetooth, my phone settings. Let me find it here. And settings. Get the Bluetooth app, which I have. And then I see this little Bluetooth right here. So I'm going to click on this Bluetooth button, and it's going to say phone setup. And I'm going to say I'm signed into his Garmin. I'm going to agree to the user agreement, blah, blah, blah. Enter your email. It's going to have you some steps here. So now it's setting up this app, and I want to allow while using. I'm going to send the locations. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say done. Pair with a device. This is what I want to say. So I want to say add a device. I click on this. This is a 300i. And so it's looking for nearby devices now. And I say continue. So now it's looking on there. I got this passkey code. So I'm going to say 8465525. Pair. Sometimes this process takes a couple times and it gets challenging. Let's see if it's going to work correctly the first time. It says confirm. Of course, because I'm doing a video, it's working. I'm telling you, I've had many times that this doesn't work. So it says start sync. I'm going to say got it. Okay. Now I've gotten my Alpha 300 or Alpha XL Bluetooth paired to my phone, okay? So that's the first step. Once it's Bluetooth to the phone, now if I want to get Outdoor Plus mapping, that was the first step I have to do. So now that it's Bluetooth to the phone, I can go into, and I can set up a Wi-Fi. And so I add network, and I'm going to add my Wi-Fi network. Let me type in, I hate this, really difficult to type in the password, but I'm going to type in the password. I'm not going to say out my password. Come on, delete. Fat fingers. And say okay. So now I'm connecting to the network. Okay, so now there's two things I've done. I've connected my device to Bluetooth, and I've also connected it to Wi-Fi. So to activate Outdoor Plus mapping, the device wants to go to Bluetooth to get to my cell phone and the app for me to enter my credit card and sign up for Outdoor Plus mapping. At the same time, I want Wi-Fi enabled because that's how I'm going to download the maps. It's going to be a lot faster. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to go find my map layers. So let me find my mapping. Home page maybe. Come on. No, not training setup. Go back home. Told you I'm going to quit showing me all this stuff. Okay.
Your maps. Go to the main map.
Okay, map. And then click down here. Probably download maps here. So I went to maps. I clicked on the map button, the hamburger button, and then download maps. There's a couple different ways you get onto it. So now,
Back up one. Go to map setup.
let's go to map setup. That's not right. This is why I'm doing it on there. Map manager. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm in my main menu and I'm looking for map manager. So I click on map manager. That's what I want. Outdoor Plus maps. So I click on Outdoor Plus maps. Again, you can check subscription. We don't have a subscription, so there's no active subscription found here. So I say, okay, I want to add the Outdoor Plus map subscription. So now I'm going to go to my cell phone and I click on offline maps. Let me see how I can, right here, Outdoor Plus mapping. So I got this learn more. I'm going to click on learn more. It says Outdoor Plus mapping. So if I go back, again, I clicked on offline maps. On the top, I see Outdoor Maps Plus. So I say learn more. It's going to tell me what it is. And I say get started. So now it sent me a security code to make sure that it's me. I'm going to enter that security code and say next. So what I'm doing is I'm buying the $50 per year Outdoor Plus mapping. And once I buy that, Garmin will check the serial numbers of all my devices that I have Bluetooth matched to my phone, and it'll say, okay, you can get this. So I'm going to select my plan. I'm going to choose the annual plan. You can get a monthly plan for $5 a month or annual. I'm going to select annual. I'm going to hide my card so you guys don't get to buy maps on my card. I select that. I say accept the terms and conditions. It's going to make me enter in, hopefully, the billing address. 337. Hold on a second.
This is going to get the Jeopardy screen. It's going to have the whole music. So.
Yeah, see how fast I am?
We'll shorten this part.
I don't even know. I'm going to put my number in there because I don't know it. So save billing address. Okay. So I'm entering my address in there. And so now it's asking for my card again. I'm going to buy it. I'm having to do this so that you can see. I want to do this real time so it's not like I'm just preparing it, because it's a little bit of a process and I want you to be able to walk through it with me. I apologize if it's boring, but that's the purpose of this, is I don't want to make it sound like it's super easy, because there is some steps you need to do. My wife's texting me. Okay. I authorize and I say complete activation. Okay. So now it says purchasing. So your purchase is being done. So I click done. So what I've done is I've paid the $50 for the yearly plan for Outdoor Plus. So now that I've done that with my cell phone, I can click check subscription. and it's checking no active subscription. Perfect. I love it. I love it whenever that happens. So let's go back through and go back into devices. I'm going to click on devices and it says updates available. So I'm going to sync in progress. So I'm going to resync this and let's try this again. Check subscription. No active found. Okay, I just got a text that says your subscription has been activated. So maybe it'll work now. It took a few minutes to activate. Okay, so give it a few minutes for the system to activate. And this is exactly why I want to do this in real time, because when it's on the phone, it's like, yeah, just push this button, it's there. Sometimes it takes a little bit. So now that that's activated, we can go through and you can click add. And so now it's gone to my Bluetooth phone. It said, yep, I got the activation. And so Garmin's going to allow you to download the maps. And so you can download maps different ways, but I'm going to say use the map. So I'm going to say I want to download this area. Here's the trick I want you to do. I think it's this button up here. I need to select what layers I want to download. So I click up here. I don't know if you can see that. On the 300, it's this little pin up there. So I want you to select that pin, and it's going to show you all of the layers that it's got. Look at all this. It's got piles and piles of layers. And most of these layers I don't want. So Atlas points, I don't care about. Boat ramps, I'm not using a boat. Buildings, I don't care about buildings. Burn zones, those are not helpful. Campgrounds, I don't use. Maybe you want campgrounds. I don't know what CWD is. FS Topo, I want to leave that on there. If you watched our first video, we talked a little bit about that. HD shading, maybe not. I'm going to take that off because I don't use it. Heritage points, I have no clue what heritage points is. HMU units, I'm going to leave on. Okay, that's hunt management units, so I want to know when I change there. LTE coverage, I don't care about LTE coverage. Miniature golf, I suck at miniature golf. Night lights, don't even want to know where the cities are. NRC CAN Topo, I believe that's Canadian Topo. It's not in this area anyway, since I'm not going to Canada. Maybe if that is Canadian Topo and you're going to Canada to hunt, maybe you want Canadian Topo. Parcel, I want to leave because that shows my boundary lines. Public lands, I'm going to leave. Satellite imaging, which is very helpful. That shows the trees. Ski view, I'm definitely not taking my Alpha 300 skiing with me. Snow view, I don't know. Maybe if you're in the snow a lot, I don't know what that does. Survey marks, I don't care about. Topo, I'm going to leave on. U.S. Forest Service points, I'm going to leave that one on. It's a small file. It's only 20 megs, so it's good. USGS quads, that's one I want to leave on. I talked about that one in the mapping for section 1. And walk-in hunt, I have no clue what walk-in hunt is. I'll leave it on. So now that I've selected those layers, I can back out and I can say download. Max zoom level exceeded for the following layers. FS Topo, satellite, USGS quad. So I say, okay, so that's telling me I got to zoom in just a little bit because I have too big of an area for that. And so size is 8 gigabytes. I can see up here on the top, it's telling me how big the file is. So that's 4 gigabytes. I'm going to make sure I get an area that's good for him that he can use. That'll hold St. Helens. Let me see if I can download that. That's a 4 gig file. Let me see if, nope, I got to go in further. So it's telling me that I'm zoomed in too much for the size, which is one of the frustrating parts of this. Is I'll either have to take off some of the satellite imaging. So Canyon Creek, I'm going to download that. Oh, you're kidding me. This is why I'm doing this in person. So 928. So I select the area I want. And so what this is telling me is I have to select a certain size. And I say download. So now it's downloading that map for that area. Okay. To get a bigger area, because I can actually have a bigger area. So now I would go to add. I go use map. I really wish Garmin would easily show me the map I already downloaded, but they don't. So I have to know about where I was, and then killing me. So once that's downloaded, if you wait for it to finish downloading, you'll see the satellite drawing, and so you'll be able to see kind of where you downloaded before. And then you can download boxes. So you can download this box, and then once that finishes, you can download the next box, and then the next box, and the next box. And so you have to build these smaller size boxes to do that. Again, this is probably the most frustrating part about downloading satellite imaging and Outdoor Plus maps. And the reason most people say the heck with this, and they just buy the HuntView chip, the map card, throw it in, and you get satellite images for the whole state. So this is probably the biggest frustration part about that, which is I have to wait for this map to download. So it's downloading, it's take a while for me to see the area that was downloaded before. So I would download that one. I wait for that to finish. I'll see a little box that shows me the green image, and then I can download the box next to it, and then the box next to it. And it's going to take you a little while to do that. Some tricks is if you say add, and let's use the map, and I turn off Forest Service topo, and I'll leave HMU on, parcel public lands. If I just want satellite image, USGS quads, turn off walk-in hunts. And so I really limit this down to an area, and you get rid of some of the topo, the satellite image, and the Forest Service maps. You can select a bigger area to download. So in a nutshell, part 2, what we did is we activated Outdoor Plus mapping, which you have to use your phone. So you have to Bluetooth the device to your phone, go into the new Garmin Alpha app, look for maps, click on the Outdoor Plus maps, say begin, add your credit card, buy the purchase. Once it's activated and you're Bluetoothed on, now your device can go through, and once it syncs and knows the serial number is opened up to Outdoor Plus mapping, same with your Alpha XL. Once you do that, then you're able to just go in there and download. So if I go in here, this one's already been activated. If I click on Map Manager, I can go to Outdoor Plus Maps. I can say download maps. And so I'm able, because it's already connected to another Bluetooth phone, I'm already able to select this, turn on the layers I want to look at. I want Forest Service and topo and USGS quads and satellite. Where's satellite? There we go. And so I'm going to go back. I can see I got 4 of 22 layers on. This is the area I want to do it in. Let me get a different area. Get by Mount St. Helens here. Right here. And say download. So you don't have to go through the cell phone every time, but you got to go through the cell phone the first time. Again, this is part 2 of our series. Sorry it's a little long. Sorry it's a little bit cumbersome. I wanted to do it on film without edits so you can see that there are little hiccups and little things you're going to have to fight through. And we'll work on part 3, which will be a little more in-depth on how to turn on and off layers on the Alpha XL and the Alpha 300. And that should be a little bit shorter video, hopefully. And anyways, if you like that, they were telling me I got to do like and share, like whatever, just whatever it's supposed to do. Like and share. Give us your comments. Sorry it's a boring video, but this is hopefully to help a few people. Have a good one.